Yeah, I hear it. Yes, sir. Sorry, I was talking a little loud. My fault. Yep. Yeah, I hear it.
And you've been served for my boy.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, let's roll with it. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm here. I'm doing good. How are y'all doing? Woo! Yeah, we get you. Yeah, and this year, I mean, I feel like we didn't see nearly as many Cinderella type teams. I feel like a lot of these teams were pretty ranked pretty high and pretty dominant. Overall, and really good basketball teams. I mean, Florida losing, that was a big one. I felt like, and then High Point got that upset first round over Wisconsin and ended up couldn't pull up the second round. But yeah, a lot of really good games, really interesting matchups, and the highest ranked seed left is the good old Texas Longhorn, or lowest seed left, I should say. Good old Texas Longhorns. So hey, I knew it all along, man. No, I had no doubt in Texas. I knew they'd be BYU. Oh yeah, I told y'all this last week. Yeah. Now a couple of my other matchups, but that one I was right on. That one I was right. Yeah, and the logo over there is still a car, but hey, we're just good. We're just getting them a little tease of tomorrow night when we're doing NASCAR. Except I'll be sitting over there next to Kyle. But yeah, all right, Kyle, let's jump into the regions. Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of, at the end of the day, I kind of figured it was going to be a Duke St. John's matchup in this East region to see who's going to make it into the Elite Eight. And then I personally think whoever wins this game between Duke and St. John's is going to have a really good chance to go to the Final Four. But yeah, I think two very good programs, two very good coaches, two very good teams for sure. Duke's played really good basketball. Got some of the best players in the country on their lineup on paper. But the St. John's team, man, they play with a lot of heart, make a lot of good shots in big moments. So should be an interesting matchup for sure. Jump to that. Yeah, I mean, I like this UConn team for sure. I think UConn's got a good chance of winning over Michigan State. Actually, I don't know. I feel like Michigan State kind of has a tendency to fold under the pressure in some of these late rounds, especially in March Madness. But yeah, very two really strong matchups here coming out of the East. Very big time programs, big time college basketball. So no shocker here. But yeah, I like this UConn team to do some damage. They just care about my take. No, yeah, the what? We. Yeah. Nah, take it. Hey, if it's one of your parlays, I'll take it. I'll take. I kind of like this Arkansas team. They haven't played extremely clean in this tournament. I feel like they've made a little bit of mistakes, kept some of these games really close. But overall, I like this Arkansas team. I think they can definitely do some damage. Arizona, big shooting, big tall team. Definitely one of the better teams left in this tournament. But I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they get caught sleeping, caught slacking against this Arkansas team. They could definitely be in some trouble. But that's my opinion. I kind of I don't mind the Razorbacks too much in this matchup. And then you got a team like Purdue in Texas. Yeah, Texas ain't no Cinderella. You make sure to unmute it, right? No.
Now. Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah. Well,
Have we had any more?
I know they can hear me. No. All right. So we're gonna spend the next 40 minutes talking about Texas and how great of a school it is. No, and y'all just listen. The fans can listen. No, but honestly though, Texas playing 3 games in a row last weekend. They had to win the play-in tournament. Barely got into the tournament, and they go in, upset BYU, and then knock off. Oh God. No, just I don't know who we played the second round. Not coming to me. Who did we play the second round? Oh yeah, Gonzaga, another big blue blood team there. So yeah, they look great. I thought, they played a little sloppy here and there, but man, that team is firing on all cylinders. They're scoring big in all areas of the basketball game. That big guy from some country, I forgot his name, but man, that dude's a dog. Absolute playmaker. He kills it on the boards, makes his layups. So this Texas team is looking really good, and I think this Purdue team is not nearly as good as they have been years past. I think they're a little overrated, so I think this Texas team got a good chance of getting a big-time upset here in the first round. Keep this going. Oh, man. Let's check out Kyle Deer's Facebook Live. Yeah, yeah, let's go in the South. Statement win.
Hey, I can tell you who I like in this game, but we'll do the picks in a little bit. We'll talk about that. But yeah, this next Illinois versus Houston, man. I don't know. This is gonna be a good one, but I like Houston for sure in this. Houston's been dominating. I like the way they play basketball, and they've been doing a great job. And why not? I like the Big 12. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Heck, I'll tell you one thing for sure. I like this Houston Illinois matchup. I'm still not sold on Illinois completely. I mean, I think Illinois looked great the first 2 rounds. Played some really good basketball this year. It seems like a lot better team than they had last year. But man, this Houston team is firing on all 4 cylinders. If you ask me, Ethan Sharp shooting out there on the 3-point line, and then Fleming's just taking over games. I mean, this Houston team is legit. They play some of the best defense you can ever watch in a college basketball game, and they're shooting pretty well on the offensive side of the ball as well. Getting offensive rebounds, causing so many turnovers. I think they lead the country in turnovers, and overall defense, they're the best in the country. So I love this Houston team. I'm pulling for them to win the whole thing, to be honest. But yeah, I think they can handle this Illinois team pretty easily, and then go on and face whoever wins this Nebraska-Iowa game and have a really good chance to make it to the Final Four once again.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nebraska, Iowa, man. You talk about some battle of the Midwest, some cornfield loving basketball right there. God dang, dude.
Some corn.
Yeah.
That's some cornfields right there. But yeah, I think this Nebraska team.
Yeah, Iowa and Nebraska both. Yeah, that's out. Both of them
yeah,
out in the
dude.
cornfields. Playing out in the barn, right? So
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Shoot. That's a pretty cool matchup, though. I really like this matchup and how it all turned out. But yeah, Iowa, huge statement win, like you said, Kyle, against Florida. That was big. And then this Nebraska team, big win over Vandy, showing the Big Ten dominance over the SEC. So, but I don't know. I think this Nebraska team's got something cooking as well.
Yeah.
I think they've only won a couple games in
Yeah.
March Madness in general.
I actually
And
like
then-
seeing Nebraska actually winning something other than volleyball, really.
Yeah,
Because we know their football team ain't getting it done.
No, it is not.
All right. We'll jump to the next region. We got the Midwest.
Yeah, let's keep rolling with it.
all right, let's see if we got that coming up. There it is.
Yeah, all right. Here,
All right.
I'll go ahead and start us off.
Well, show us a little bigger
Oh, yeah.
screen there.
Yeah, so you got Michigan and Bama, and then Tennessee and Iowa State. Yeah, this Michigan team came in with the 1 seed in this region, looking real dominant this year. I can't stand it, but I think this team is really on a roll, playing some really good basketball, offensively and defensively. But man, Bama, you talk about a 3-point shooting team. They are nightmare to defend. They are shooting 3-pointers all the time, making a lot of them. I mean, it's just impressive stuff. I thought without that key player, I thought they would be not nearly
Yeah.
as good. But man, they look dominant, especially over Tech. Tech had no answer for the Alabama offense, and was very disappointed in Tech and for Tech, but Texas Tech could just
Okay.
not
YouTube's
stop
working.
Alabama.
Sorry.
I changed the setting. I kicked us out for a little bit on YouTube, and we came back, and I think I got a different setting that would work. So
Sorry, Garrett, if I cut you off.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead,
y'all
Garrett.
good, y'all good.
Hey man, we like your analysis, man. You're doing great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just let me run the show.
Yeah.
The show every-
Yeah.
Why isn't
there
it
you go.
Dr. Dieter's
Yeah.
show,
Yeah.
right, at this point?
yeah, come on, that's what we need.
that's right. Yeah. So I said,
Future.
yeah, like I said, if you join us over on Facebook, you can hear us. You can see us probably a little better on Kyle Dieter's Facebook page. So you have Triple D there. We'll be bringing the Facebook Triple D Hot Takes Facebook Live coming up a little bit in probably in the next 10 days or so.
Yeah,
Next
and
couple of weeks.
hopefully we'll get Twitch soon, too. I would like to interact with more, newer, people in a way, and actually reach out to newer platforms and stuff like that. But
Right.
we'll get that eventually set up.
Yeah.
Especially after this weekend, we should have a little bit more time after that stress passes. You know what I'm saying?
You
But-
know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know what you're saying. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready to jump in. We're going to sit and... God. Yeah, we could go straight into our brackets, or we could just go straight into pick records.
Well, I don't have the Pick'em records up and available. Sorry about
But
that.
we could talk about that.
Yeah, if you tell us what they are, then we can go with it.
Oh, yeah. So, of course, guess who's winning? Kyle Dieter is somehow winning. I'm
Wait,
5-1
wait.
on the pick'em.
You're
Wait a
5-1.
minute.
Yeah.
Are you sure about
I
that?
know you didn't pick. I know you didn't pick Texas.
Yeah, I know. That was the only one.
Oh, what?
I'm a dog, bro.
Yeah, you didn't pick Texas.
Traitor,
That's
bro.
right.
You didn't even
So-
pick Texas, man. I don't want to listen to anything you say.
What did he say? He said he picked a. Yeah, wow, Triple D. This is the Pick'em, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. All right,
You
so.
didn't even let me finish talking about Tennessee. Anyway.
No, go ahead, Garrett, if you want to.
I didn't even talk about either
Oh
one.
well, back to the records. Actually, I don't know if it was one of the games we picked, but I thought Tennessee would win the second round there against. Oh God, whoever they played.
Virginia?
Yeah, against the Virginia. Yeah, I knew it was a three
You had
seed. I was
Tennessee
like,
winning?
Yeah, I picked that matchup. I had Tennessee and Iowa State going at it in in the
Oh,
316. No, this
Rocky
game, I think, is really good.
And it, well, then if we go back to records, who was next?
Oh, records.
Yeah.
First ever, we got a special guest picker, 4-2.
And that was Cooper.
Yes.
Oh,
And then
Cooper.
Garrett
4
and
2.
Dad are tied
Uh-oh.
at 2-4.
Cooper was 4 and 2.
I don't know about the math on this. I got some of these picks right.
Yeah.
but
Bro,
McNeese one
You
is
picked
good.
McNeese.
And then you
Yeah.
had then Garrett had, you said 2 and 2,
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
Yeah. And then, Garrett, we didn't even do the
I
BYU
told you
Texas
about
pick
Texas.
last week.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't even talk about it because I have BYU going all the way.
Wow.
We did talk. I'm pretty sure we did.
No, I could go look at it.
100%. I
could go look at the
y'all were
script.
like BYU.
Yeah, we got to go
Anyway.
back and look at that, right? So,
But we'll make a comeback this round. I was just throwing out
Alright.
some balls for y'all because I
so
wanted y'all to feel good. But
yeah.
I had some
So-
of these games I saw happening. But
So to recap with the Midwest, region, you're saying, Garrett, that you really, I mean, tell me what did you see with Alabama? As they killed Tech, but what did you see with them that you think that they can, beat Michigan?
oh, it's just a 3-point shooting, 100%. That team, when they are hot and making their threes, they are really tough to beat. I mean, when you're constantly draining threes.
Oh, wait, who?
They shoot a lot of threes and play a lot of threes. Alabama.
Bama?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the only reason they
They
killed
shoot a lot.
Tech because they were
Yeah,
shooting lights
that's what
out.
I'm saying. If they do that against Michigan, hell, they can beat anybody. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the thing that surprised me with Bama against Tech is Bama's defense looked pretty darn good, especially that first half. Bama shut Tech down defensively, and then they were going on the other end of the court and knocking down threes like it was nothing. So I mean, you can't win. You can't win a basketball game against that. So
Oh, yeah.
Michigan's definitely going to have to attack Bama defensively a lot more aggressive, really contest a lot of the 3-point opportunities from Bama, and you take that away, I think there's a good chance you can beat this Bama team. But Bama gets hot and starts making a lot of threes. That's a tough team to beat.
Yeah.
I was
yeah.
impressed. I think that team kind of impressed me the most out of everyone I thought it would be.
Oh, yeah.
Out of a
No.
lot of teams in the season.
Oh, yeah, but going back, yeah, my only loss last week was Ohio State and TCU, that pick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That was, yes. Gary, I'm looking at it right now. We didn't do
Okay.
Texas and BYU.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
If you say so.
All right, well, jumping into the next, I'm guessing. Y'all ready to jump
Yeah,
into the
let's make our
pick'ems? Or do you want to
Yeah, let's
talk a little bracket talk about, like, your second chance bracket or anything?
Virginia?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we can talk a little bit about your bracket. What do you got for your second chance pick?
I take that matchup. I had Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm just trying to
Feedback.
get everything set. So, all right, you ready to get to the you were wanting to look to the games to watch this week,
Oh, yes.
and let's see if we can get to that, and we'll see if our volume still comes through. I was trying to get our volume, but these are the key matchups and breakdowns here that Kyle put together. So,
Oh, yeah. So, of course, you got the first game. You got Texas versus Purdue. So, follow your Thursdays. So, and then you got Arizona versus Arkansas. And then it's going to be weird because then you're going to jump to the big game of the week. We're going to have Illinois versus Houston in the big game Thursday night at 9:05. And then we're gonna jump over to Duke versus St. John's on Friday at 6:10, and then we're gonna jump over to Michigan versus Alabama. Really good game, I think. But yeah, they're gonna play Friday at 6:35, and then I didn't even realize this, but But Michigan State and UConn are going to be the first game on Friday at 3:10, which that's a little bit early. But yeah, that's going to be a really good game.
Hey, nice graphics, Kyle. I like those.
Oh yeah, they came out great. Great.
Yeah, it looks great, man.
Yeah, these definitely the key matchups, I believe, for this weekend. But, hey, I think I only didn't include maybe like one or two. Definitely the Iowa State, Tennessee I didn't include. I don't know which other one I really didn't include. I think that was about it. That was the only one.
Iowa,
I
Nebraska.
believe.
We're not picking Iowa, Nebraska.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought we would have. Nah, that's a
Yeah.
rematch, I think. So it's like,
Yeah, they already played that one before. So
I don't know. It's
yeah,
going to be a good game.
Yeah. Well, now our next one would be, dealing with the actual picks
Pick 'em.
and all. So,
Ah,
yeah,
let's
I
pick
get a little music there going. Yeah. Kyle, yeah, you don't hear it in your ear, right, Kyle? There you
God.
go.
No,
Kyle.
that would distract me. I
All
can't.
right. So, all right. So we'll go to our pick screen, and then hey, we'll go ahead and see if we have the records. There they are.
Hey.
Yeah. So Kyle 5-1, first time I think in our entire, what have we done now? About 50 shows now, and I think this one of the only times I've
36.
seen 36. Okay, all right, I exaggerated. But looking at that, going, wow, look at that. Kyle is actually leading us, Garrett. How can we let that happen? I can understand Coop, but Kyle Dieter, geez, yeah. All right, so we'll turn those
Soon
off.
we'll have this on Wikipedia, so I'll be famous out there for the
Yeah.
first 2 rounds of Pick'em.
First 2 rounds, huh? So, all right, so we got.
Yeah, we can make a Wikipedia for our podcast.
Yeah.
We'll be in the history books.
Yeah. You be in the history books.
All right.
Yeah.
I got to give a shout out to Mama Dietert and Kaylee Dietert real quick. So this matchup,
Uh-oh.
oh, well, Kaylee didn't even have them going, so don't matter. Here's Mom. Mom made a new bracket. Mom has Purdue winning this game. And guess what?
What?
I know it says on paper here, it says Purdue, but give me UT to shock the nation, baby. Give me UT, hook 'em. The eyes of Texas will be upon them. You know what I'm saying?
Are you serious? Wow.
Give me Texas.
You're going with.
Oh, wait,
Yeah. Wait,
Wait,
what?
time out.
What?
Hold up.
What's going on? Oh, no.
Give me Texas
Oh,
to win
sure
this
it's not
game.
Purdue? Okay, so it's Texas. It'll be.
I was wondering where that shirt went.
Hook 'em.
Yeah, it's too big on Garrett now. Yeah, as much weight as he lost. Hey, hook 'em, huh? All right, Garrett. Yeah, I guess you're up, man.
Yeah, no surprise here. I'm gonna always pick the Longhorns. Win or lose, we always cheer for the Texas Longhorns. Give me Texas. Hook 'em, baby.
Hook 'em, huh? All right.
God, I didn't even have this matchup
yeah.
going this far.
Hey, Texas plays some really good basketball. I think Purdue's a beautiful team. They can win this matchup.
Yeah, well,
That's not even a fan wagon. That's not even a fan pick. That's a factual
that's
pick.
not a bandwagon pick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Well, let's see. I was gonna test something here.
Oh,
All right. Okay. So, yeah, it comes down to me. I always seem to have bad luck when I pick against Texas teams in general. But, I'm a diehard Texas fan. But I will tell you this: that I just don't think. I think their run in this is over. So I'm picking Purdue in this one. So I'm not going with my heart. I'm going with my head.
I want to go
so,
with Purdue.
so
Hey,
I'm going to go with Purdue on this one.
if my bracket would have stayed strong, I would have had BYU going all the way.
Yeah, but BYU's trash. They lost the first
Hey,
round.
fun fact though, their best player put up the most points since Steph Curry played, which was 30. He put up 36 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that dude was a dog.
Yeah,
That dude was a dog. He was
that's
good.
right.
And I like how the head coach for UT literally they put him on an interview. He said, "We just can't stop him.
Yeah.
There's no way." He literally said it straight up. He said, "You just can't." And
Yeah.
I'm like, a head coach to say this? That's wild. Like,
Hey,
you're
but
not
offense
gonna plan
Texas
something?
Was killing it though. So Texas offense, man, was killing it that game. They didn't
Hey.
even matter how many points that dude scored.
But yeah, how I see it with oh well, we could talk about it once we get there, or we just did it. But yeah, Texas. I feel like is just a bunch of like they have talent, but they're playing more like as a team than one player really carrying them. They're actually learning how to play as a team more than just giving it to their star player to take them all the way. Really, not like a Duke. Duke has good players, but they have their really good player, Boozer or whatever.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like BYU, that player definitely is carrying their team. But no,
Definitely one of the best
UT
players in the country by far.
is amazing on just actually playing physical, great passing, and all that. But yeah, let's jump into this game, I guess. To these games, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I do like this matchup. I think this is going to be a close game for sure. Arizona's played great all year, and they're a dang good basketball team. But I think they're a beatable basketball team. They come out sluggish. Arkansas with the upset. Give me the Razorbacks winning.
Oh wow. Okay. So
Are you
about that
serious?
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you're going with Arkansas, man. Gary.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh well,
Sweet. There you go. That's good.
I guess your
Right there.
favorite sibling is gonna go Whiffy too. She's picking Arkansas.
Oh,
Haley
man.
Dieter, and then me and Mom are gonna stick with this pick. I'm going Arizona.
You're going Arizona.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
easy.
Wow. Okay, Arizona. It'll be.
Check my bracket. Make sure my
Yeah.
picks are aligning with what I
Sue
think.
Piggy
Yeah,
is
you-
going down.
Yeah, I'll have to. I've got my picks over here written down, and I'm looking at them. So hopefully, I make the right picks that I chose earlier. So, all right. So my turn, right?
All right, Dad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
who'd you
mine's
pick?
pretty easy. I mean, I'm going with these guys, these Wildcats. I think the Wildcats, are can be subject to an upset here, and I don't think it would be a huge upset, a number 1 and number 4. But when you look at Arizona's play, I mean, with consistency, I think that's always my key is consistency. I mean, they're good on defense. They play very good offense. Good motion offense. They do have a few isolations that you see, but you don't see a lot of just standing around. And that's what we were watching one of the games. I can't remember, but Kyle was. I was showing him, hey, look, there's nobody moving. Look at everybody away from the ball. They're sagged away. But when you look at Arizona, you look at them cutting to the lane. High screens, low screens, and then pick and rolls. I mean, but they're always moving, and it's not just about isolation. The ball movement, I think, is key. So I'm going to see Arizona continue to play well and take this thing. So that's where I'm at with that.
All right.
So
It's okay. I'm about to make a run this round.
all right.
Hey, March Madness is all. It's all about a game. It's all about getting on a run, getting the momentum. About to do the same with my picks, so it's okay.
All right. Well, there's a very good game. I think this is a fun game, one for the ages right here that you don't get to see every day. Coach Pitino's, St. John's Red Storm. I like that. Hey, we got a lot of red in our background too, but I think Duke has been struggling. Every game that they pretty much played, but one, has been, a bit of a struggle. And so I think Duke can be there. They're primed for an upset, from St. John's. But I'm still going with my picks in my bracket. I'm going to stick with the Duke, Blue Devils. I'm going to stick with them.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm not sure about anything, especially in March Madness. there's no way to know for sure who's going to win these games, and that's why
Dang.
we all pick them. And even the experts, the so-called experts, they don't get them right either. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro?
All I gotta say is Duke killed TCU bad.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So.
All right, Kyle, you got a pick?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about. Sorry, I like looking at everybody else's bracket in a way. You know what I'm saying? Just
You
to
know
get
what
a
I'm
little
saying?
facts out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to quit saying that.
know
Kaylee
what I'm
picked
saying?
Duke, and then Mom's going with the upset. She is St. John's.
Oh.
And-
wow. So what are you going with, Kyle?
Uh,
What
I
are
didn't
you-
really-
tick-tock.
My
tick-tock.
second chance bracket. Oh, this is tough, man.
Yeah.
For me, it is. I like the way St. John's plays,
Yeah.
but I know Duke has a better program. I'm gonna go with. Give me the Blue Devils. Give
You're
me
going
Duke.
with the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I should have my bracket up on my phone.
Yeah.
Check it here and there.
Yeah. You better make sure you're following your own bracket, huh? Hey, and tomorrow we're going to have another show, and I'll hopefully have all the audio stuff, going straight from the start. But we're going to have our NASCAR show. Don't forget to tell people that, too.
Oh yeah.
NASCAR.
NASCAR.
From.
Sunday. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right, here we go. All right, Garrett,
All right, so-
you're up.
Just to keep the trend rolling, I am definitely picking against y'all. I like the St. John's team. I
Yeah.
think Duke is actually a very beatable team. I didn't like them. I didn't like the way they played the first round.
That's a good
And
pick.
like we seen with Florida, I mean, heck, I thought Florida was the most dominant team after watching them in the first round. And I was like, oh, no one's going to beat Florida this year. And then they lose to Iowa. I say the same thing about Duke. Duke's beatable. St. John's wins. They lose to Houston in the Final Four. And then we'll see Houston win it all. But give me St. John's.
All right, you got it. You got St. John's. All right. So, and that's always it's always fun. And here's another fun one, right here.
Did we have anybody commenting on these?
Okay, I didn't have
Sorry,
anywhere
but-
because I think some tuned out after they couldn't hear me and Kyle talk, and they only heard Garrett talk. But but I did stop the stream for YouTube. I brought it back, and we've got a good steady stream now going out. So that's a good thing. Facebook, I haven't had any comments on Facebook yet. But hopefully we will get some coming in. So
Mama.
if you have any comments you want to pick along with us,
I know you're out there watching.
yeah, just make sure to come pick along with us. Comment. We'll be happy to take your comments. For whatever reason they're not coming in, I will get them up. I do have another program that we'll be working on getting that back up because that's why our stream's a little quirky tonight. So I apologize for all that. But we're going to make it better every day, every week, every hour. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
All right. So who wants to start this bad boy off? Because I think this one is.
I hate both these teams.
This is one
And football.
you love to hate. I don't care, football, basketball, whatever. I mean, I think
I didn't
these
know
are the ones that
we're
you.
back to football season.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we're looking at it football standpoint, give me Bama. I like the way they've been playing.
Yeah, I mean, you're saying they're going to keep draining those threes. It's going to
Yeah.
rain threes. That's what you're saying, Kyle. Yeah,
You know,
I don't know. I like to pick against Michigan for Garrett's sake, but
Mom's
I
got
don't know what I'm going to
Michigan.
do. I'll let Garrett go ahead and say first.
yeah, I mean, I'm surprised with this Bama team. I think, yeah, like I said earlier, they're a team that really surprised me. They played really well, I thought, and that three-point shooting was incredible. I absolutely despise Michigan. They're playing good basketball, but I hate Michigan. I'm not picking Michigan. Give me Alabama. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. All right.
On this bracket, I got Michigan winning, but screw it.
Oh, man.
I'll take Bama. I like Bama.
Yeah.
I like the way they play. They beat Tech. If you can't beat them, join them. Right at this point.
Yeah.
Yep, can't beat them, join them.
And
And
Kyle, Mom gives you a big thumbs up, though. So.
hey, like they
Michigan.
always say, piss on Michigan. Right at this point.
Yeah. But I'm going to stick with my bracket. And like I said, Purdue, I had Purdue over Texas. Yeah, I like Texas and all that good stuff. But, you can't just go with your heart and emotions. In this one, I'm going to try to go with who I think is going to be the better team. And I really don't know who the better team is until they actually play, right? But who's going to be better for this game is going to be the question. Michigan on paper, I think overall, they're the better team coming in on paper. Alabama, though, after beating Tech the way they beat them, with a lot of threes. What they had, what was it? It was an ungodly number. I wanted to say like 24. Anybody have that on their computer? Yeah. Garrett, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, you were
have
over
no
here
idea.
going, yeah, whatever, Hank. Whatever, Dad.
Like I was like they're shooting.
Yeah, I mean, lights out, man. And so, I mean, I'm going to stick with what I've seen so far the overall season, but it doesn't mean Alabama can't beat Michigan. But Garrett, I know I hate to pick this because I know you're a big Ohio State guy, and the M's is just a bad word for you there, or bad letter for you, I should say. But I am going with Michigan on this one.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is just a game that we can't, we can, everybody in the world can try to go, and I think this is a real toss-up 50-50 kind of game that you might see. I didn't even look to see what the odds were either on this one, but I think, Kyle, did you have the odds on that one?
Oh, yeah. They definitely have changed since that. It says a 9.5. Oh, they are still.
Yeah.
Michigan winning is the favored 9.5.
Yeah, 9-5, and that's 9.5.
That's
Yeah, I mean, but you're saying, yeah, okay. You're not saying point spread. You're not, because I don't think they're not a 9-point favorite in this game. As far as points, but as far as
total is 172.5.
okay, for overall over under. Yeah. Do you think both these teams are going to score that much?
God,
they're going to score over 60 each. Well, I mean, 65 each, 66. That's what you're saying, though.
No.
They'll get 60.
66 is.
Yeah, that's going to be a. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 80. I meant to say 80.
Yeah.
86.
I was like,
God, my
that's
math
low.
is off. Yeah. Thank you. What school did I go to? I won't say it, and I won't. I won't say it out loud. But what college I went to? 2 different colleges, but I went to the one over here nearby, SWT, Southwest.
You good over there,
State.
G?
Yeah. Okay. All right. You ready for the next or what?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay, you're ready for the next one? I don't even know if I'm ready, so we'll see. What? Michigan State and UConn? No, wait, another great matchup, man. What do you got, Kyle?
I can't believe I had BYU going all the way against Michigan State.
I can't believe you had BYU to win
Okay.
in the first round against Texas.
They had a really good player, okay, and he showed his talent, okay.
Yeah.
But give me. God, I'm so torn on this, but I have Michigan State winning it all. I got to stick to that. Stick to my heart. I want Michigan State to win this.
Yeah. I think.
Don't sleep.
You got a good choice. I mean, either you can't go bad with a lot of these picks. I mean, they're not bad picks either way you go. So
And a lot of them have great head coaches left.
yeah,
still,
that
have experience.
Yeah. I mean, you got a lot of experienced head coaches in this Sweet 16, and that'll continue. I'm going to go next, Garrett, and I'll let you have the last dibs on this one. I'm gonna stick with my bracket though. I want my bracket to continue, my second chance bracket, and I don't think Michigan State has enough firepower to put down UConn. So I'm gonna stick with UConn on this one. The Huskies. If UConn, they got to keep up with they got to keep up with the women's side. They're behind, man. They got to keep up with the women's just tearing it up. Women's UConn is like undefeated, man. What is it, 38-0 or something like that? They hadn't lost a game, and I don't even think they've had a close game. We had their first round opponent, or one of their opponents. I don't know if it was the first round.
God, they killed them.
Yeah, Syracuse. Yeah, Syracuse head coach is over there whining because she has to play UConn, and it's like, well, so everybody's going to have to play them eventually if they want to win. You got to be the best. You got to beat the best, and you can't cry about, oh, I'm always putting a bracket with UConn, and I can't. It's just not fair. Oh my God, and I'm thinking, man, you play, play and you compete.
Cool.
Right? So what?
LSU killed Texas Tech, 101-47.
101-47. LSU. Oh, over in the
In the women's, yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say LSU is they're always competitive.
Hey,
but
no
we're
hate
talking
out
about
there,
women's,
but UTSA got killed too.
you know what? UConn didn't beat UTSA as bad as they beat Syracuse. So in that first round, that's right. It was the second game that they played, and UConn beat Syracuse. I mean, like a drum, man. And UTSA actually put up a better fight, against UConn. I mean, but who has this year though? Who's really competed with UConn? Not too many this year. So. And we're talking about women's. We got off track a little bit on our pick'ems, but man, you gotta love some. I mean, I still think that that women's college basketball is so pure, and I talk about this all the time. Is that you've got to be able to have, just all the fundamental skills. You got to have great ball handling skills. You got to be a great shooter. You don't necessarily have to be such an athlete that can just jump and rebound and slam the ball down. You've got to do all those things in women's basketball as opposed to men's. I mean, you can get away with athleticism, can take over some of those basic fundamental skills. But in women's basketball, I think that's pure basketball in that regard, meaning you got to have skills and athleticism to be able to do what they do. Night in, night out. So I'm always impressed with women's basketball, especially at the collegiate level, and WNBA too. Is starting to become, I think, really interesting to me because the fact that again that you have to see skills and you have to see athleticism together with the women's. So sorry about that, Garrett. You're over there you're all okay. Dad's going off another one of his rants.
God.
So,
Hey,
but
UConn
go
hasn't
ahead.
played Texas yet in women's basketball. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I know.
Texas still got a good chance.
Gary, you haven't picked yet?
Yeah, no, I went on a rant with
No,
UConn. So go ahead, Garrett. Sorry about that. We saved the
Come
best
on,
for
mustache,
last.
hurry up.
Come on, stash boy.
I don't like Michigan State. Give me UConn.
All
Big
right.
win for UConn.
All right, and this
Yeah.
is why
St. John.
I like
I'm going
that
to say
pick.
that too soon, but
I
this is
like
why
that.
I'm winning.
This is why you're winning. I don't think so.
No.
Your numbers aren't going to last. Look, let me just show them again, just for the fun of it. There you go. Everybody gets to see it one more time, Kyle. That's the last time you'll see that one. So, that was our pick there. So, what do you else you got? Hey. Somebody's saying Preston Johnson Quafey.
Preston!
I love Kyle Dieter. And then Jonathan. Jonathan out there. Let's see. Well, he says Illinois is taking it all. All right, you ready to go?
Really?
Do it. Really? Do we have another pick here? You saying?
The game of the week.
Here it is. Here's the game of the week. I hope.
And not in college football,
There
okay,
it
guys?
is. Here, Jonathan, there it is, right there on the screen for you, man. We got the two here. He's saying Illinois is taking it all. So, all right. And then on YouTube, I haven't had too many responses back on this one. So,
Oh, okay.
all right.
We got good ones over here. Oh, God. Yeah, we already know who everybody wants on this game. But, yeah, just by looking at everybody's bracket here, so we got Houston. Garrett, I know you're probably going to go with Houston, but I'm going to take Houston. I'm going to go with Kaylee and Mom and my bracket, so I'm sticking with Houston with this win. Got to go with a Texas school.
You're going with Houston, Kyle Dieter. All right.
No one knows where Illinois is even at on the map. So we're going Texas with this. We got Houston.
You don't know where Illinois is.
You're
Kyle.
funny, Kyle. You're
He has
funny.
no idea. Kyle, you know Illinois is in Chicago, don't you know?
No. People think Chicago is the state. I'm telling y'all.
No, that's what I'm messing with.
Well, maybe in Kyle's mind, who knows what goes on in there. All right. All right. Who wants to do? I'll do the
right.
next one. No,
all
wait. You
right.
go ahead, Garrett. I made you do last, so I can do
Yeah.
last this time. So you go for it.
Well, no shocker here. I'm taking Houston to win this game. I like Houston. I think that Houston offense is putting up a lot of points, and then obviously we hype their defense. I've been hyping up that defense since last season when they still had almost everyone. They had a lot of returning players from that team
Yeah.
that went to the final, went to the national championship game. Didn't win it, but it's a lot of the same players that I recognize from last year. So I like this Houston team. Big win. Ethan Sharp, that other number 7 shooter, good dude. I forgot his name. I'm terrible with names, but give me Houston. Big win.
Is that
Houston
your final
winning the dog
answer?
this year.
That's your final answer. All right, you're sticking with it. All right, man. Illinois has just been, they've been doing well, obviously, to get to the Sweet 16. But man, U of H, the clinic, they put on against A&M, it was just. I mean, it's exactly what we saw. Not exactly, but. Because we didn't see as many threes. We saw a lot of different types of way that Houston could score inside, outside. I mean, they were doing it all. But Alabama and Tech, Texas Tech, that was just Alabama just, firing at will from outside the arc. And then, but here U of H, little different. Like I said, it's that they can mix it up. If they need to run, they can run. If they need to slow it down, they can do it slowing down. I think Illinois is just going to want to slow this game down. I don't think Illinois is want to run with Houston, and I think they have a better chance to keep the scoring down if they, if they slow the pace down and the tempo down. But U of H is probably going to win this game, and it's going to be a bit of an upset, but. I mean, it's not that big. In the Sweet 16, when you get there, I don't care if you're 11 playing 2, right? I don't care if it's going to be not, Illinois is, over U of H or U of H. It doesn't really matter. Nobody's going to really upset anybody because you don't expect, you expect either team to have the opportunity to win. So that's what I'm getting at. All right, U of H. I mean, we all believe U of H is going to win. But we don't know that,
Yeah, just like Texas and Purdue. No one was expected to see Texas go this far.
Right, and like I said, I still don't. So this was the game of the week. So you think this is going to be a bigger game than any of the other games that we talked about? And like Jonathan said, he said Illinois is taking off. So we know that's his pick. And we didn't hear from Preston to see what Preston who he would have picked. Between you
Surprised
and
Cooper isn't watching.
Yeah, I don't see Coop on here, man. Our special guest, did he leave us or what? Yeah, he's probably doing homework.
He
or
signed some
something like
big deal with ESPN. I think.
that. Yeah, he's got the. He signed some big deals. So, but if you're now getting us to it, I got the audio working and up, and so if you can. Go ahead and subscribe. I apologize again about the audio technical difficulties I had tonight, but make sure to subscribe. Garrett, now you did have some things that you do talk about, and I know we're talking about at the end of the show. Might as well, right? Because you give some of, and also here real quick before I get to, tomorrow we'll be talking about. Real quick, I'm going to bring that up. We're going to be talking about this. Oh, once I get this out of here, let's get that out of there. We'll be talking about NASCAR, and we'll be talking about it. We'll be talking about NASCAR and all that good stuff.
Fast
right?
cars.
Yeah. Fast cars. Turn left.
Turn left.
Yeah, it's not a road race, right? Not at Darlington. So yeah.
No, it's Short track racing.
Yeah. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, let me see if I can get this out. All right. So, yeah, that's what we'll be talking about a little bit about. That kind of gives you a heads up there. So, there you go. But what?
Wouldn't it be great?
What? What would be great?
Hey, if Texas wins, we'll be at that wedding celebrating. Imagine all of us UT fans going nuts if they won and we're at the wedding.
Oh, okay, yeah. that
I
was-
told Mom, I said, Mom, is there going to be a TV if Texas wins
You
the
got a little loud.
next
I'm gonna
round?
have to bring you down, man. A little
Like,
bit.
come on.
Hey,
Like,
we got our phones. We got our phones.
Right.
can you
Yeah,
imagine?
who schedules a wedding during March Madness?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's better than college football season.
Yeah, it's better than a fall wedding. You don't do fall weddings.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, I tell you what. Let's talk Garrett real quick. You're working, or you're an intern right now, or you're dealing with your chiropractic school. You're in your last run here, let's say, so to speak. And right now, if anybody is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that can come by, or even if they're not, they need to come by and see you, because you get some credit to that degree, right? And so, hey, just remember the active military is free, and then if you're a veteran, you do get a discount. But if you're over, 50% disability, then you get, you get a discount. I mean, you get it free if you're over 50%, right? Am I correct on that?
Yeah, as far as my knowledge, yeah. But any veterans or anything that want any kind of care, chiropractic care and such, we offer extremely good benefits there, and we love helping out our veterans and just trying to better the community and take care of our vets, as well as what other flyers you got here?
Yeah,
got a
I
few.
mean, you got several discounts and things that you can do. You offer teachers a 30% discount.
30%.
Take note of the phone number
Really
there,
easy.
972-438-9355, and then also you can learn more at parker.edu/clinics. Make sure to ask for Garrett Dietert, all right?
Yes.
If you,
Make sure to say my name, Garrett Dietert, for your intern.
yeah, I mean that.
They're
will
going to
get you
say
there.
Kyle Dietert on accident. No, it's
not
not me.
Kyle Dietert. Yeah,
Not college.
yeah.
And then 30% discount to any full-time students. All you gotta do is provide your transcript and a recent schedule, a copy of your recent schedule, and 30% discount for all students. And then if anyone ever has any questions or is interested in receiving care or wanting care, you can always find me. I believe I'm linked to the Triple D Hot Takes page, and I'm very easy to find. Garrett Dietert on any of the socials. You can reach out to me, message me, and I would be more than happy to help and get you scheduled. And then, complimentary services for our firefighters, paramedics, and police officers. We provide great care to them, free care. And so we just love helping out in the community. Like Father said, we have to get a certain number of credits. Plus, we need to work and train and work on our skill and our art. That is treating patients and getting people better and feeling better and, living their best life.
Hey, that yeah.
Not too far there.
Yeah, a little too far.
Yeah, like I said, that's the phone number for the Parker Clinic. You would just need to call and ask for Garrett Dietert. Or you can message me and find me, Garrett Dietert, at any of the socials, Instagram, Facebook, anything like that. And I would be more than happy to tell you when I'm available and get you set up for an appointment. So, appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Well, Garrett, congratulations on, on where you're at and how far you've come on that. I'm really proud of you, son. And Kyle Dietert, he's in his internship. He's going to learn to be a landscape architect. So, so we're come back to the.
Today I took a tour of the Pearl because we do all the planting down there at the Pearl. Big deal. Very, very nice social place in San Antonio. It's very nice.
And that's really cool, Kyle.
Yeah.
It actually is. So.
Yeah. Pearl's a pretty big deal if you're from San Antonio. You know where that's at.
Yeah, the Pearl. Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of cool stuff there, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I walked it today. We did a little tour, and I'm working on my plants, getting to know what plants are which, really, and which ones they use. So we were doing little plant tests and testing me and stuff.
Yeah, well, I've got the studio look up there, so you can see that. Let me, get this in as well. We got everybody there, myself, Garrett, and Kyle. So make sure to, tune in for us. Like I said, I apologize. I take full responsibility for the issues dealing with the audio, and we'll go from there. So, guys, hey, y'all have a good evening. Everybody that's joined us, hey, again, make sure.
Upcoming events.
Yeah. Oh, tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
tomorrow
can
at
do it
8 p.m.
NASCAR. I even have it up there. Intro Goodyear.
Martinsville Speedway.
Yeah, Nashville. What a fun place to be, right?
No, Martinsville.
Oh, Martinsville. Oh,
Yeah.
that's next week. Not this weekend, but the following. We're going to Nashville. But
Yeah, I didn't even
I would
do
like
that
to go
one, yeah.
there. Yeah. So, anyways, I jumped
Oh,
ahead when I
and
said
then we
that.
we'll have a break in between. April 5th will be our first Sunday show. Sunday. But yeah, we're going to talk about March Madness and the championship. Who we got. And it should be a pretty quick episode.
Yeah, it should be pretty quick. And then we
Yeah.
want everybody to join in with us and have their picks and
And
everything
then-
else. So
Hey, then we'll have the NBA playoffs, and then we get the Stanley Cup playoffs coming up, and then we're gonna have Talladega Speedway, and then I didn't realize right after Talladega Speedway or Super Speedway is when they're gonna come to Texas, so we might have to do a back-to-back week or like back-to-back week for NASCAR again
okay,
for that Denton
right.
race up there in Denton.
Denton. Hey, Kyle Denton, you
Texas
got your
Motor
middle
Speedway.
name.
Yep.
All right, yeah, be there or be squared, right? So, hey, we're glad you guys can join us again, and anybody out there that's still out there. I mean, if they see us on the on the YouTube, they can go back and they'll be able to watch us and see what picks we have. But it's been a lot of fun, gentlemen. I've had a lot of fun. I was a little more energetic tonight, right? I got the. The basketball gets.
Yeah, before the show, you were very.
Yeah, I was like, total wreck, right? But hey, I'm really happy that we got the show on the road here. So, all right. Well, any final words? That's it. We're going with Garrett first. Go ahead.
Thank y'all and good night.
Tired.
Long day.
All right. I'm going to sleep, man. All right.
Appreciate y'all though. Appreciate y'all.
All right. Yeah. Kyle, what do you got, man? Got you off guard, huh?
I'm ready for this wedding. Okay, hook 'em.
Hey, yeah. Hey, I just want to say congratulations to my daughter. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but I know it's going to be a fun-filled weekend with my daughter's wedding, Kaylee, and so we look forward to it this Saturday. And Kyle, hey, thanks for being right here. He's just across the room, but I'm behind all these
Across
screens.
the room. I'm right in front of you.
I know, but you're across the room in front of me, but I have to look over the screen. There you are. So, all right. We'll let you go. Garrett's like, hey, let's roll this thing on. Everybody, make sure to subscribe, and we will be, we'll be seeing you sometime in the future. How about that?
Go Spurs, go.
We'll see you tomorrow night for the NASCAR show. So, hey, go Spurs, go. So, adios, Must gut, and auf Wiedersehen.